everybody. I'm trying to sneak up and see what everybody's doing over here. And Randy is somewhere. So I don't want to get near the fire. Maybe they're back there. Maybe there's the fire. Oh, hey. Do you know where they went?
I have no idea. I haven't seen them in a minute.
I know. They're back there in the woods somewhere.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, let's see. Let's go back here and see if he's at the first phase. I'll take my little car back there. They're apparently burning something over there. We're going into the first phase here. There's the first two lots. There's one on the left and on the right. Well, that was one back there, though, I believe. All right, let's see. It's not rain, so it should be, I don't know, should I drive across that? Ah, heck, why not? Okay, here we go. Oh, look, you can see the other side over there. Maybe he's over there. I don't know. Randy! I heard him. Oh, Randy! Oh, I see him over there. I see him through the woods. Hello! That didn't sound very nice. He's on the phone. I could see him from here. Let's see him walk through. Let's see if we can get Yump on video. Oh God, Yump hates me on video. He won't do it. He'll hide. Yump, you're walking into a trap. He will not get on film. He won't get. I told him, I said, you're walking into a trap. Let's go around this way. We'll give Yump time to hide and go back to his machinery. He hates being on film. I mean, like, hates it. Oh, wait a minute, I can turn around up here. Oh, this little car, this little smart car, and I can't see your comments. I'm trying to drive and trying to do the camera. And all right, let's just turn around. It's like a golf cart. Look, I just turned right around. Run around this tree. Look how pretty it is. Yeah, isn't it cool? You know what? Somebody just said, let me stop. Nance Marie said, "Is the forest looks cool? Is there any sites available?" That's what I'm going to find out. Him and Yump were over there walking the property, the second phase on the other side, and I think it's the update that he's going to give is how many sites are possibly left. So if there's any, there may not be any left. I love it over here. Hey, everybody. Try to give a little bit of a, it goes back farther. I should go back. I thought I'd give him time to walk away, but I think he's still over there with Randy. I'm gonna have to go back and walk, drive around again. Well, he's just gonna have to get on film this time if he ain't gonna move. I gave you time to run off.
Why?
I went driving around so he wouldn't get to be on film. He won't get on film for nothing.
He's like Sasquatch. He disappeared into the forest.
He did.
Does that not look beautiful?
Oh, it does. It's gorgeous.
Wow.
What you want me to do?
You want to walk over there and see the second phase?
Yeah, let me park. Well, I guess.
What are you wearing?
I might flip
Oh,
flops.
Amanda.
Well, I didn't think.
Let's drive out here, and then you
Okay.
can walk in from there.
Okay.
I'm sure we're already on, aren't we?
We've been on.
Hey, everybody.
Listen, I went right around the tree back there with my car. Now that they, the wind, that you can't stick it outside.
Well, I'm not going to talk.
Well, it's gonna hurt their ears. Look at 'em.
Beach sounds great. That's right, everybody.
Can I go
Start
around
thinking
this?
about the beach. You guys don't. I think it's going to be gorgeous. We've got the second phase, 3/4, probably half to 3/4 cut in, and I'm going to show you. We think we may have come up with 8 extra lots.
Really?
Yes, we got the 10 available and maybe 8 more. All right, we're going to turn.
Now, can I drive in there?
Look, we're going to turn this way, turn left, turn right.
God, if my car was to go down and that, it'd be over.
All right, now you can turn into that over here.
Where?
Just turn right in there.
Okay.
Right there. And this is the second phase, everybody.
And now that's what you're burning.
I'll
up
show
there.
you what we're going to do.
I swear, there he is. Look at the
Look at the
dust.
dust. Pull in there, man.
I'm going.
You can't go very far.
Oh, I can't go far.
Drive.
Yeah, I do. Do I have 4-wheel drive?
Well, you got a creek here we haven't crossed yet with a culvert, so you can stop right there.
Okay.
Well, then go up a little bit further if you
Oh,
want.
well.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh, I'm not going down in
All right,
there.
let's go. We'll walk.
You don't even know what's going to happen.
Hey, everybody. Well, we had that. This is the creek. On the other side, we've got a culvert, right? And then this one, we're waiting on our culvert to be delivered. No place for a horse. I wish we did, but we don't have a horse pasture yet. But we'll build a culvert in here so that we can cross and go back in here. Now that road's cut back probably another 600-700 feet back in there already. So this will probably be a boulevard that will go around this big tree and back.
Oh, boy.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Now we've got a little access road. We can walk out and walk across the creek over there and then come in the woods and walk down the lots a little bit.
Okay, well, that's
Yep.
fine.
Now, tell you what, I don't know how much time you want to spend doing that. Come on.
Oh, well, I'm coming.
I like to keep it moving because it gets super boring.
Oh, is that what you think?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I get bored.
You get bored. They don't get bored. Oh, I should have. I don't know why I didn't wear my boots. Well, I was already on my way before I knew what we was gonna do.
Now, we've got the 4 lots right here.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4
One,
along
two.
this road.
Yep.
And you can see through the woods. It overlooks the beach and the shopping area, and the prairie, the factory and everything. All these little homes that are on the side here will be gone.
Yes.
We're not going to keep them there. I don't even know what I'm going to do, but I want to keep that all clean and neat, maybe for parking for guests and for the company and stuff, right?
Mhm.
Probably build a hedge with some trees. You got to realize what this place is going to look like in 4 or 5
'cause
years.
the office is around there too.
Yeah. So,
Wow, this is some powdery dirt.
when you run over it so much, look, it's like flour.
It is like it's like flour.
Love it.
Well,
All right, come on.
look. Oh gosh, what a mess. I might as well be barefoot. Okay. Lord, the dirt's my flip flops.
This was an old access that the factory had years ago. So this is a tire factory, probably in the 50s, okay? So this whole entry will be gone, all this fence will be gone. Or there's a fence line that runs all the way down through there.
Oh yeah.
So, let me show you this. We just went in that access.
Yes.
Well, this is the back of these lots.
Okay. Now, wait a minute. So the way that we just showed, that's the way they're going to drive in. Okay.
The road we just came out, where Amanda's got her parked her car, these are the back of the second phase lots right here.
Okay. Man, this is pretty down through here.
All this from out there in that field where we're burning all them logs and that fence line.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Okay.
The old horse fly.
He wants one of us, don't he?
All this is like 80 feet deep.
Okay.
All right? From that fence line back all the way to our property line.
Okay.
Okay. We cannot build from this point back.
Oh, really?
from this area back has to stay natural.
Okay.
I'll probably put a big pavilion out there
Ooh.
so we can have fires and picnic tables and just parties and stuff like that.
Yes.
It's 2 acres. It's 2 acres, and it's going to be just real pretty, just to leave
It'd be
natural.
like a little park.
Little park. It's going to
Oh,
stay
that's
natural.
great.
So the back of these second phase lots will back up to that.
Yes.
That park area. Now, from this area between the creek and that fence line, we just laid this out just now, and I'll get more information in the drawing for y'all. There's going to be approximately 8 more lots that we can get
Seriously?
in. Now they're going to be, what you're going to do is going to go down, turn, 2 lots, 2 lots. Go down, turn, 2 lots, 2 lots.
No way.
Yeah.
So there'll only be 2 houses.
Be 2 on this side, 2 on that side, and you're done.
So
and then
just
you go
4 and
out,
4.
4 and 4. So little pods of 4.
Oh my goodness.
And you'll have woods. Now the one thing about the end last 4 is either the parking or the house can be out in the pasture because the creek kind of comes in towards that fence.
Yeah.
So that pushes the road out further.
So your car won't be able to be beside your house?
Yes, it will.
Oh, it will.
Just the house will not be in the woods.
I see.
Or the car will not be in the woods on the end lots.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I'll map all this out for you. Don't try to make a thing of it. I'm just trying to explain to you
Sure.
that we had 10 extra lots in the second phase that, and we didn't think we were going to have them the other day. But now we know where this is located. We still can continue with our 10,
So we can still have 30, or there's 34,
30, and 8 more.
and then 8 more. Oh boy.
So we actually have 18 lots that we can still take deposits on.
Holy cow.
Everybody, our phones are ringing. Everybody had 2 this morning. Somebody wanted 2. So if you want these, get on it.
Better email. Yeah.
$6,000 deposit, 2 years free rent.
Right.
3rd year, $200 a month.
If I'm not mistaken, we even had a lady who already paid hers off. We're talking, it was like 2 months ago. She said, I don't have all the money, and she did it back then. She's already paid off for her lot and done.
Nice.
She said, I want that
Free
lot.
rent. Now you don't
Yes.
have to pay rent for 2 years.
Exactly.
Isn't that awesome? Anyway, so we do have extra lots, and then that's it. The rest of it is going to be like just a natural preserve. It's 2.4 acres that we're not going to touch.
Now here's a question. Travis said, Amanda, is he going to do a road out and around the inside of the land for more lots around the backside, or how is the road?
Don't know yet.
Don't know. Okay.
Them roads you go in and out.
In and
This
out.
road you go in and out, done.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So they probably won't connect.
I'll show you a drawing of it. I did a drawing for these 2 lots.
Okay.
For these 2 phases. This phase here just opened up today. We're just
Yeah.
looking at our property and what we do. This is what's really fun about being able to develop in this county. Is that we can just bulldoze the lots and put them on there.
That's amazing.
We don't have to go to the city council and say, hey, we got 8 more lots. Can we?
Yes.
And all this stuff. No, it's just there. We bulldoze and put them in, put our water, power, and sewer, and we're good.
Well, I'm curious about what's the difference in county to county? Is it just the holdup of it's just what the people want, right?
Government.
The government. Okay. So it's up to each county.
It's just the government.
Right?
Yep.
Each county.
Every county.
Okay.
Cock County is just talked to the mayor, and she said, hey, I want our people to be free and to live the way they want to live with a minimum amount of zoning and restrictions.
Right.
Yep.
Good. Awesome.
Now we do have city water, sewer, and power.
Now,
We
real
do-
quick, how far is this? Oh yeah, you said that was going to go back to how far back?
What?
The park.
It starts right there.
It starts right here.
No construction for any of that. That's all going to stay like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I might mow it and clean it and bush
Yeah.
hog it and clean it up, but other than that, it's going to stay just like that. Yeah, isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
But we do have rules for electricity, rules for city water and sewer. This is a utility district. That's what's so unique of this property. We have city utilities in the county with minimum zoning and restrictions. You just don't find that. You don't find 34 acres with city water, sewer, power, and all that stuff without any zoning. So it makes it very, very unique. And it gives us the ability to be creative with our development. So yeah, that's awesome. So we're looking at what, 64 plus 8, 72 lots. And we already got
Awesome.
4 people already.
I'll have to
Yeah.
double check.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I think we got about 18 lots left, everybody.
Awesome.
This is awesome, man.
Yeah, it is.
We'll get out of Yumper's way.
Okay.
Out of my way. See how we got this burning?
Yeah.
There's not enough. The trees aren't big enough to utilize for any kind of lumber. We don't have the time for firewood and all that. Believe me, we got enough wood. But see how they put all the stumps, turn the dirt out, lay the stumps towards the fire, and they've got a fire ring there. And then they come over here and just grab it as they do out all day during the day. They'll just grab it and set it in there and burn it, burn it, burn it.
Oh, that's great.
Now, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that road where that dump truck is, bring that road straight through here on the left side of this tree, and come right through here. And that road will go to the end. This road will come through here, go right to the end, right where these ribbons are. Let me show you this ribbon right here, Amanda. There's a pink ribbon and another pink ribbon. So that road will come through here, you'll turn, and there'll be a road in there. 2 lots and 2 lots. So you'll pull in, then you'll pull out, you'll come down here, you'll go down to the next pink ribbon, and from behind here you got 60 feet deep, then you got another 60 feet. See that pink ribbon?
Yes.
That's another road that cuts in, and 2 lots and 2 lots. The only thing is the road's out here, and so you only got about 40 feet of woods. So you got 1 lot's completely in the woods. The other one's probably going to be 1.5. You'll have probably just 10 feet of wood there. So the house will actually sit out here in the pasture or right along the edge of the trees. So I think it's great because some people want that. They want to be a little bit in the sun, a little bit in the woods. So that gives us both here. But that gives us 8 more home sites on the property. And then we're pretty much done then. The forest is over with.
Yes. Is there still going to be room for the venue, like you were talking about, the wedding and barn and things like that?
Yeah, we got all this over here. I don't know if I'm going to put this as a gardening area or what we'll do. We got all this over. This is a cliff like down there that homes could be put over here where all this is here. We could put there. We could actually put another one. It's just a lot going on. But with this going here, this could be the Airbnb where the wedding cottages are. We got 8 cottages for our Airbnb. It could be a beautiful investment.
Right.
You know? So if I do that, I could put the barn on the end. We're actually leaving access at the back of the property because where we don't want to build, we think we could put a road all the way around it. And then I could put maybe a chapel right on top of the area that we don't want to develop. And it's so who knows? Yep. It's hard to picture all that, I know, just by me pointing my fingers and you guys looking at it.
Yeah, but it looks like it's coming together.
Well, we'll do a site map for you. What I do want to just point out is, like, you know, we're doing all this, as you guys know, we're doing all this with your money, with your deposits, and that's the only way it can be possible. And it's unique. There's nobody in the country doing this. That we're using your all's deposits to create you a home, right? And in return, I'm giving you a great place to live with just a good price of a lot, $200. You know, and nobody can believe that they're going to be able to live here for $200 a month. You know, but that's what I want to do. Yep.
Awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
Or are we going back to the house?
Wherever you want to go.
Let's go. Any questions, Amanda?
None specific, but they'll be coming.
You know,
And everything's nice and cleaned up.
I know most of you probably have not ever seen a development You know, like the bulldozing, the construction, the infrastructure going in.
Like from start to finish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's you know, this is kind of fun. It's neat because we're actually creating something out of nothing. There's just nothing but a forest, and there's some things in there that we got to deal with. There's some low-lying areas. There's some ups and downs. There's some water that holds out. We got to move water. We got to put culverts in and stuff. Nothing like the mountain property that I used to develop, you know, in Brothers Cove, the resort I had. But you all being able to see all that, and we'll bring you more and more. We start putting in the sewer and the water. You're going to see all that go on. And that's just unique, you know. I think it's kind of cool that you guys are seeing how we get rid of lumber. I mean, the trees, and what do we do with the topsoil, and in the cost, and actually we're taking that you can see where the money's going, you know.
Well, and everybody's going to see what it looked like before and after.
Yeah.
So that'll be nice.
What a neat record to do.
Where are we at?
We're on planet Earth. We're in Newport, Tennessee. Newport, Tennessee. 45 miles east of Knoxville on I-40. We're probably 5 miles off the interstate?
Yeah,
6
I'd
miles?
say.
Not bad.
Not far at all.
No, it's real accessible to everything. Asheville, North Carolina is 70 miles away. Knoxville's 45. And
Yeah, and Cheryl just mentioned, she said, I love watching the process where my home's going to be.
good.
So a lot of
Isn't that
homeowners are getting to
neat?
watch this and see what it's like before. And,
Yeah.
you know, and we've actually had some people that's really kind of kicking themselves that they didn't jump on a lot already, or, you know, things like that. So we've had that happen.
Well, you know, and I understand. It's hard to believe this is actually going to
It
happen.
is.
It's hard to picture it. In this day and time, I know there's a lot of people that don't do what they're going to say they're going to do. And it's hard for you to, I don't have the money to do a rendering and pictures and to do all this and say, okay, everybody, here it is, buy it or invest in it. So I feel privileged that you all have even believed what you have already. It's amazing, you know, so I understand not jumping on. So that's why I try to paint you all a picture, and I try to explain who I am and what we're doing, and go to our other resort we built, Brothers Cove, and you'll see what I created there. So I'm not just flamboyantly just throwing stuff out here not knowing what we're doing, you know?
Right.
Yeah. You want to get in your car?
Yeah.
Okay. That poor little thing got dusty.
I know. I didn't think of that. That's all right. Get it washed up.
Oh, you want me to drive?
Yeah. Oh, he's got the, what is that?
Excavator.
I mean, is that what's the machine?
Excavator.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
We
that.
call it a track
Look at
hoe,
my feet. Okay, track hoe.
but it's called an excavator.
Okay.
Love this little car.
Oh, yeah. When are the utilities going in first phase?
I call the city every day. They got their maps, and I was going to go over there this morning, and it was just covered up. So they have everything they need. They told me within a couple weeks we'd find out. So,
Yeah.
I know. Believe me, I'm chomping at the bits. Let's get it in
Yeah.
there. That's the first phase right there. And then as you pull out, this is the thoroughfare, or whatever you would call it, through.
Now, what's happening right here?
Well, we had a bunch of topsoil, so we filled this full, and this is something that we could, whatever we want to do. I thought about the perimeter, having, you know, our shopping. It could be a farm, barn, planting trees, dog lot, everything in the middle right there. It's just grassy. And then from this point where you see all that lumber is the beach area.
In the concrete,
And
right?
I'm in the process of trying to move it out and clean that up, and this will be the beach area.
How far are we from Nashville?
Probably 180, 90 miles, maybe 200 miles. It takes about 3.5 hours, I think, to get to Nashville. So all that lumber that was over there, we're gonna put it over here. That pile of trash came from a camper that we destroyed. So that'll be hauled off. We're gonna try
Yeah.
to keep this clean. That's some fencing we're trying to get rid of. But we'll get all this cleaned up, and then right here will begin where the community, I mean the factory will be, we'll bring our building out, hopefully a couple, 3 more sections.
Man, that'd be great.
And this will all be, you know, nice and clean. I'd like to have a row of palm trees and vegetation right here where this grass is. And then that's all the beach area right through there.
Yeah. And it'll be a barrier right there between that and the
Yeah, see how the
houses.
trees are growing up in the concrete?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the same thing.
exactly.
I know it looks a little gnarly with all this, and you can't imagine how you're taking a construction, a commercial site.
Now here's the homes. Now where are these homes going? In case
These
everybody
are all
missed
just
that.
temporary homes. They'll be put in either on the community, and my mom, the Kunas, we got a couple of guests that are just staying here temporarily. Of course, there's the one we're going to auction off. But these are really made for test sites. We were actually going to bring the homes that we built, and we've got water, power, and sewer right there, and we wanted to bring them out and hook them up for a few days to make sure that they all work before they head out on their delivery, you know. So that's really what this was built for. But until we get to that point, the community's in, then I can take mom and the other people out in the community where they're going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would there be a way to make a pond over at the beach area?
Well, there's going to be a boulevard, and I thought about having maybe a pond. I actually thought about taking a container, cutting it in half and flipping it and putting a pond and have some koi and fish and stuff like that, and dig a hole in the ground and put it in the ground.
Yeah.
So you know what, you guys will never know what's going to happen, because it's going to be we create, just like I like building homes, throwing stuff here and there and making it look cool, you know.
And Nance Marie, she said Knoxville is where Trader Joe's is. I'll be doing a lot of trips there for shopping, which is only 30 minutes from here.
No, it's a good 45,
Is it
50
45
minutes.
from here
It's
too?
45 miles.
Okay.
Everybody, there are online food vendors that will deliver fresh organic foods here. I've been on YouTube, and there's a guy I follow, and you can actually get your organic foods and different vegans and whatever you want delivered to your house.
Now this is a good question. Sue is talking about it. I'd love to be there. Only thing is I don't drive, but I'm thinking there are taxis I can get into town. What's Newport like with? There's no public transportation or anything, is there?
No, but you're
Uber
gonna have
and-
80 people here that'd be glad to hook a ride with you.
Sure, and there may be some.
What I think it'd be cool is I'd like to have this community kitchen. It's a gathering area in the evenings and morning, whatever, and have a bulletin board up there. And if you're needing to go somewhere, somebody, give you a call and give you a ride. Everybody's going to town constantly, you
And there's a
know.
lot of Uber and things like that. So
Start an Uber up here. Somebody might want to Uber people around.
yeah, you never know. Yeah, exactly. That's what they're talking about. The neighbor, but I would say somebody would do that. Start some type of Uber. A lot of people do that. Okay.
All right.
Hey, Pam.
Dirty.
I know. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna go back to JD. JD's gonna see to it.
Oh, can we go inside?
Oh my feet.
Look at that.
I know. I had boots over there in the Hobbit house, but I didn't even think about it. Yeah. Okay.
So what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the rows.
Good.
Are we good?
Come on in. Perfect timing.
Hey guys.
There's Jeff and Albert. This is perfect because yesterday I showed you the plumbing, the insulation, the subfloor was on this. This is a Craftsman with a drop axle trailer. And now you can see our framing. Everybody come on. Now this is a Craftsman, and we've done this several times on videos, and we'll always show you. You see these tall walls? This is about a 10-foot stud, it's 120 inches. And then you've got this much area here, from here down it's 21 inches. Then we put a 2x8 header on the top with a top plate and bottom plate, which brings you well over 11 feet. Then we have our rafters. There's another 3.5 inches that sets on top of that, and it's a 2x8 cut with a 4-degree pitch top and bottom. And it's a solid member. It's not cut in the middle like two rafters. It's a solid member of a 2x8. And we'll show you them when we start cutting. But this is why we sheet these kind of homes, because of the 10-foot wall, 11-foot wall that we have in the header on the top. We put a continuous header because that gives us, we can put an opening anywhere we want. And normally these homes have a lot of openings. If you come over here, you can actually see the difference in an RJO and how that's framed and how that's put up compared to our Craftsman. The Craftsmans are heavier, they're beefier, they have a lot of weight because we're stacking a lot of lumber on this home. Every bit of that wall space is livable. It's all livable. Of course, the only part livable in there is from 7 foot down. I designed this so we could get our cost point down low so we can get within that 15 grand. Is that not stupid? So a $15,000 house, and that's why we do the construction the way we do. I just think it's good. Here you can see this is a header. Our fenders are wrapped with foam. So we wrap it with foam first. All the wood is pushed up against the foam, which alleviates any kind of bridging in the winter when that fender gets cold. And then we spray foam in that crack all along in here, of course, in all our walls. We got a 2 inches to 3 inches here is for all our plumbing. Spray foam, everything's in here. We got a metal pan underneath. We showed that yesterday. We got
That's all the homes, even the RJOs.
all of them are metal panned, everything. The RJOs, we put a 1x or 2x6 flooring on there, and it cantilever out. So the trailer's smaller. We got a floor joist. You have less headroom. Totally two different structures. Mm-hmm. But I like that because it gives you the options, you know, of
right.
a less expensive home. This is a header that goes across the fender. And as you can see, right over there, let me point with my finger. See on the camera. That little board right there is called a jack. And see that header that goes across, and then that's sitting on that jack. That jack is sitting on the steel of the frame, right? So that's a jack. And then that header distributes all the weight. Okay, you can zoom back down. All the way to this wall. So the weight that's coming down off of that is hitting that header, projects over here on that jack and down onto the frame of the trailer. So any weight. Now, these are probably, I would say, 5-6 times stronger than it's needed. We really probably don't even need all that. But I do it because it doesn't interfere with any of the design purposes inside the home. You never have to worry about that header ever in you know, being an obstruction
Right.
with your layout.
Right.
So this is the way we've always built. It's proven over the years to be a good, strong, solid home.
And Glenda was asking how much, and all the prices are, of course, on our website.
On our website, every single thing from 16 long to 40 foot long.
Right.
And then we make them wider. We make them 9, 10, 12 foot wide. Our trailer company will cut the axles, buy axles, they'll spread them 10 foot wide if you want. And we do them all the time. Yeah. So there's 2 RJOs, and of course, over here is our container home. Mm-hmm. And Mike's cut all the openings out. You want to look at that?
Yeah.
Now this is a brand new container. You guys aren't going to believe the floor that's inside this. It's never been used, so it's brand new. Nothing's ever been in it.
And I think the homeowner's on here, so he's going to get to see his container.
Yep. And there's his openings. Mm-hmm. They were verified with the homeowner, the design.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Wow.
Mike, you think? Mike! What's that?
Man, you got a lot done.
Not according to Randy.
Well, of course not. Of course not.
Get over here, Amanda.
Look at that floor.
Is that not pretty?
Oh my goodness.
Look at that floor. Brand new container. Hey, did you go? You stacked 350
340,000 pounds on top of this.
340,000.
What?
Stacked
Right here,
340,000 pounds on top
It's
of
the
this.
first one we've had that has a brand new lid.
Oh my goodness, really?
Look at this brand new lid.
336,000 pounds stackable.
Holy
You
cow.
can fit 67,000 pounds
Oh, it's
inside
got
it.
when it was manufactured and everything.
Man, it's like 33 tons
That's right.
inside that.
Yup, it'll hold it.
That is strong.
I took Bryce's house, his 40 feet, and he's got more openings than that. And I grabbed it with the forklift and lifted it up 3 or 4 feet high. It didn't even flex. Nothing, zero, man.
Wow.
Yeah, they're a fortress. They're awesome.
They are. They're sturdy, man.
And the
That
owner
is
wants
crazy.
to keep the numbers and all that stuff on the
I love
outside.
that. I really do. Yeah, I'm glad he's
Part of
keeping it.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Well, while we're here, we'll show an RJO like right here, inside. And you guys have seen a ton of them. But
Yep.
we love these homes. We love them because you got a kitchen, you got a full bathroom, you got a big living room back there,
Yeah.
ceiling fans, sinks, faucets, you name it, toilet. It's a livable house. And look at that floor. They walked across this so much it's smooth.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Isn't that neat?
Somebody was wanting to see the copper roof, and right there is the copper roof
Yep.
right there.
And we put gutters on all our homes.
Yeah.
It's all spray foam. Yep.
I actually like that there's 2 colors. That's neat.
Oh, the green and the...
Yeah. I think that looks good. I like that a lot.
We're putting on the loft material
Yeah.
inside, so we've got the beams.
Yeah.
The loft material on.
Those beams are great.
That's the tongue and groove, and that's where the water heater goes. And it's really we don't say it's a sleeping area. You do what you want in it because there's no egress, so we don't advocate that as a sleeping area. Yep.
Oh, it looks cute.
Love them. 15 grand. How could you go wrong with something?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And this is a tongue and groove siding. So here you got a tongue and groove. It's spray foamed on the inside. And what happens is you stain that, it'll just turn real rich. Here, let's go down here. Rich color.
Man, that copper is so pretty with
How
that.
how this goes like this. See how that water will come right off of that? Put
Yeah.
a bead of caulk. Now, these come unfinished. So the customer needs to caulk them and needs to stain, paint, finish the
when
outside.
they get their home.
We put it up like this, and then it's yours.
Right.
So if you want to sand this down, or if you want to caulk the cracks around the windows, around here, but the way we designed them, so you take a sander and sand this whole
This
house
right
down.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll probably hit that because that was us putting the tape on that.
Yeah.
You see how Brett's got these as a 45, and that water just
The water
slides
will
off
just
this. So
come
we're
right off.
always thinking about water constantly.
That's awesome.
Yep. And like this over here, this is a board and batten. And the board and batten,
Right.
since this is a V groove, or we can put a lap siding, we put a board and batten, and then this is a board and batten here.
So this is Borden Batten.
Yeah, now see our windows, see this slant? So you got a slope right there.
Yeah.
So the water won't lay on a flat edge right there. When we caulk that, and we'll caulk these windows for you, but you got to do all the other the rest
Right.
of it, okay? Finishing it out. So, but I like a board and batten because the water will hit this, and it just slides on down. See right here, there's no ledge for anything to catch any of
For
the
no
water.
water to sit.
Right. See how it just goes.
Right.
Yeah. I've got some customers, they love the reclaimed lumber, you know, all that stuff.
Speaking of that, you should do a quick peek in the bathroom I just finished in there.
Okay. All right.
And these are coming along.
Oh, they're doing good. Any questions?
Let's see. No, everybody's just it said it looks good. The gray and silver is my favorite. No, it's all good.
Anthony, where are you cutting? Look, come here. Let me see what you cut. Look at that. Look what he just cut on a saw. Is that not amazing?
What's that for?
He's got somewhere to go with it,
Oh, I
Amanda.
see.
That's a piece of trim.
Yeah, well, okay.
But he took that big saw and cut that
Made that
little
little
piece of
tiny
wood.
piece.
Isn't that awesome? That's cool. Let's see what Brett was doing. Oh, look at this. told Brett, I said,
Oh, cute.
I said, just have fun with the wood.
I love that.
Just have fun with it. Now he's put a little barn wood in the bathroom.
Oh, look at the bottom. That's so cute.
Nice job. Good
That-
job, Brett.
That looks really good.
To the barn wood and the trim. That's what I want the guys to do is have fun with it
Be creative.
and be creative. That's right.
Oh, the bathroom's gonna look so
Isn't
cute
that
like
cool?
that.
Good, good, good.
You guys like that?
Yeah.
Tracy just said it was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna look really, really good.
Beautiful.
I mean, it's and see, she's got that,
Stained glass.
yeah, stained
Where
glass.
that caulk gun is. He hasn't cut it out yet.
Right.
Yep. Love it. That's what I'm thinking about. That looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It only took about
Oh, I like that.
2 hours maybe to
Yeah.
build that out. And I had made the chair rail and everything too.
Yeah, looks good.
That
man.
looks
Because
really
that's
good.
really all the wall space in there, and the
That's
rest
it.
of it is shower.
Shower.
Right.
Done.
Makes
Yeah.
a big difference.
And we can do maybe a little on that gable or
Exactly
something like that.
Yep. Because that's the first
Good,
thing
good,
that you see when you come in.
We were surprised.
Oh, never mind. Well, I mean,
No, we're not doing that.
the
No,
house
we're
is,
not doing that.
The house is
No,
done.
no. We probably won't even cover it.
You're gonna
No,
get it
it
like
looks good.
this.
Please spray foam and paint it.
We'll paint it, yeah.
We're gonna deliver it to you like this. So
Right
there you
now.
go. Good deal.
All right, let's show that big dragon.
All right.
Golly. All right.
I think Jeff just got a popsicle.
Everybody's got a popsicle. All right, everybody. Are we still got a crowd?
Yeah.
All right.
Let me get
This-
this shade.
Well, I mean, the
I
house
know.
is behind you. This we'll go in there real quick. I just want
Yeah.
to show them. This is the house. This is a 8 by 28. We're auctioning off Saturday. Let's go inside. I want to hurry and go inside because their phone gets really hot. It is cool in here now.
Very cool.
Wow.
It's nice and cool.
Wow, I'm dirty.
I am too.
Everybody, this is 8 by 28. And I know we've shown it out if you guys watch us every day or not, maybe some new people, but this is being auctioned off this Saturday at noon. All right? We're accepting bids right now. We actually, if you have a bid, we have paperwork we'll send you to verify your bid. So you got to be a registered bidder. And so you got a verification from your financial institution and that you do have the money that you want to request a bid at. Okay, so when you verify that, you can place your bid between now and Saturday, and then we'll post that bid on our website so people know where the bids are going. We may or may not post. We haven't posted anything yet, have we, Amanda? We've sent out how many verifications, Amanda?
I don't know. I've seen several requests come into the.
Yeah.
I haven't got to get with Pam, but I've seen at least like 10 to 12 people. That was just this morning.
Wow.
Requesting a form to
Nice.
place a bid.
That's
Yeah.
exciting. So what we're thinking about doing is Saturday at noon we'll start the auction, right? What we'll do is we'll put out all the we'll read all the bids and estimates, and we'll just get up to higher, and then from there we'll have it online. But you have to register by Friday if you're not going to be here physically. You got to be here register by Friday at noon to have your registered pre-bid qualifications ready to bid on Saturday. Okay, so have that ready for you on Saturday. If you come through the gate, just have verification of a bank that you've got the money, the loan, or if you got cash on hand. Because when you do bid on a home, you'll be legally bound to that because you bid on it. That's why we want to make sure that you have the money verified before you come. All right, but this is 8 by 28. Everything you see comes with it except for Amanda's decorations. This full-size fridge. This is a smart fridge that opens. Big old fridge. It's like that blue light in here too.
I know. Yeah, it's beautiful.
God, you know what I like about it though, man? Is look, I can walk around this thing. It's not in my way.
Right. Let me
You
go
know?
back here so you can show that.
Everybody, I meant to cook a meal today for you all to show you how you can cook. I haven't stopped. I got up at 6 this morning. People are waiting on me right now, but you can cook. Get here in your cabinet. Set your stuff down. Oh, I got to get in the fridge, get my stuff out. Look, I can step back. I've got room to walk back over here. I got cooking. Amanda can walk past me. If I'm cooking, she can walk right past me in here. This is 8 foot wide.
Plenty of room.
It's amazing, isn't it? And then I'm like, I'm tired. I'm going to sit in here. I'm going to just lay down. Ah, Hurry up, cook, Manders! And so now I've got a living room back here. We can kick back in. We got a TV. We got lights. I got 5 windows in this living room. I can feel that air conditioning in here, Amanda.
Yeah, it's nice and cool
It
in
is
here.
awesome
It's completely
in here.
cool.
Oh my God. Everybody, I can't tell you how much I like this house. I wished I could keep it.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I could live in here very
Where's the
easily.
lights to this one? I don't
Right
even.
here.
Okay. There we go. Mhm.
Sorry, I forgot we had lights in here.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's nice.
Yeah.
Go in here and switch with you.
Yep. But I like, I like being able to cook and move and not be crowded in here.
Mhm.
You know? And if I had a big staircase in here, I'm opening up cupboards and I'm all this stuff.
So, like you said yesterday, the reason is the stairs. If there were stairs there, it still
The
feels like
stairs
there'd be.
would come all the way down here.
Right.
You have no place to eat.
I see.
And you got more storage. I hate storage in a tiny house. That's just me, everybody. I'm not saying if you want storage, that's awesome. To me, it's time to downsize. It's time to have a couple pots, couple dishes, couple pairs of shoes, and you're supposed to be living tiny. You know what?
Right.
So I try to think in my head, don't bring a four bedroom house into this thing.
Right.
Don't do it. You'll be messing up.
Mhm.
Yeah. And of course you got your loft up here, loft up there. Could be bedroom, could be den, it could be a study, and whatever you like. This house is built to live on the main floor.
And two, just to make a point, the fold up stairs will work like you said yesterday.
It sure will. Yeah, we could have a staircase. If you go to our website, nicknamed it a movie star home. And it's on a rail, and we could actually have steps that would be a ship's ladder that would fit behind. Maybe, I'm just thinking in my head, we could design one to go right here. And we just pull this out. You walk up and you slide it back. That way you don't have to have a ladder, you know. But this loft here is approximately, I think, 8 to 9 foot deep, 88 inches wide. It'll house a king size mattress if that's what you'd like. This one's over 11 feet deep. And so it'll take a king size mattress and more. We actually have a closet up top, storage in the floor, and it's all shiplap, square edge, air exchanger, mini split. And that's a 9,000 BTU
Oh, it
mini
feels
split
good.
Mitsubishi. And this is a hot day.
Very.
There is nothing.
Yeah.
There's no hot spots. It feels really good. We've got an exhaust fan right here, so you had a range hood. Okay. Little microwave, may or may not want that. The big fridge. Oh, we got to show the bathroom.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The bathroom I love is this comes with it, a
the lights.
stackable washer and dryer. Okay. And that's your fan. You got a fan inside here. A vanity, the mirrors that come out.
Yep.
Isn't that beautiful? Hey.
I can see the storage behind you through the mirror.
Yeah, they got the storage behind here. You can add more shelves or leave them big and open like that. And then, of course, you got your tub shower. This is a fiberglass tub shower.
There was a couple of people that was surprised yesterday that there was a tub in here.
What else do you want in a home?
I mean,
You know,
goodness.
a laundry facility. You got
it's
a
got
closet right
tile.
out here. Yeah. Yeah, tile floor. Yeah.
Yeah. The bathroom looks real crisp and clean with the white walls.
Yep. And everybody, we are not going to sit on this house. It's going to be gone this Saturday.
Wait a minute, it's coming back on. There it is. I don't know what happened to it. There we go.
Good job. We're back.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, everybody. Okay, that's it for this house and for the show. Any questions that I could answer for anybody?
Maybe refresh on how everything's going to happen on Saturday.
On Saturday, it starts at all the bids will be up and done and final at 11:30, Mandy, you said?
11:30.
11:30. So when you're done, we will close all bids at 11:30 a.m. Saturday morning. At noon, we will start it. We're going to try to go live on YouTube and Facebook. Try to get our online community that want to bid on it. If you're going to bid online, you need to send in your pre-qualifications that you do have the money, to buy the home. There's going to be a lot of trolls, a lot of people. There's probably trolls on here today. You know, a lot of trolls, people. There's probably trolls on here today. You know, so we have to just verify y'all, and y'all understand that.
And too, and Pam said it's a form that if you go to your bank, they will give you the form. Say, hey, I'm going to an auction, or I need this form for an auction, and they will give that to you.
Yeah.
To verify your funds.
There you go.
So that and your pre-qualification form that we require, send those two in, and you'll be able to bid. You cannot bid without those two items.
Yeah.
So you have to get that information to us.
Yeah.
And we've got serious people. I mean, it's going to be fun.
It's awesome. I love building that energy and
Yeah.
excitement in what we're doing, you
Yeah.
know. So that's really cool. I think it's drawn a lot of people that maybe would not have bought one or wouldn't
Right.
think about building one or owning one until you see this and you know it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not keeping it, everybody. I'm letting her go. We have to have it gone and sold. The owner needs the money. We need the money. We've got a lot invested in this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we need to get it out.
Man, it's pretty.
Yeah.
Is that a light also, or is it just a fan? I wonder. I think it's a fan and light. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Let me show the upstairs of this.
Oh, that's a pretty shot.
Mm-hmm. And then it's got a closet right there. Also, so like a full tour, you can see the video, right?
Yeah, go to our video that we have online. It shows the full tour of this place, inside, outside. If you can deal with me talking, I didn't even view it all this morning. It's like 11 minutes long, so it's long. Or 11 or 12, yeah.
Is it?
I think so. So.
Man, it looks nice.
Yeah.
So, any questions? You may have any questions. Linda said, "Can anyone just come on to watch, even though we don't bid?" Of course.
Yeah.
Of
come
course,
on, we
it's
love
going to be
that.
fun.
Yeah.
See
Yep.
if you can see
And
that.
everybody, listen, we're gonna, on top of all this going on here, our community, our building, and all the RJOs, and the building, and the custom homes, and we build, and all that stuff, and the auction, we got a jam that's gonna be here October 12th, that weekend. So if you guys want to come and you want to camp and you want to stay a couple days, we live here, so we'll be into the night visiting with folks. I think it'll be a good time to sit around a campfire and talk. It'll be October. It'll be a beautiful weekend. Hopefully it won't rain like it has the last two festivals we've had here.
True.
But even if it does, everybody knows we stick with it and stay in it, you know.
Just
But-
bring plenty of stuff to stay warm and cool and just different. Just be ready.
Yeah. So come on, and all we're doing is putting this festival on as just gathering together. We're not, we got our homes that we have here, but we're not inviting more homes to come. If you want to bring your tiny home, you can. They're on display with what we have, but we're not putting on a festival that you can walk through all these tiny homes and look at them and decorate it and all that like we did the last couple. That's a lot of work for us and a lot of work for the homeowners. We're trying to see, as you guys can see, we're doing our best to get the community done before the jam. We're doing our best to get it in there. We can have homes sitting out there, but we can all walk. I think it's going to be really fun. It's just, we don't want to do a lot of work because it's just tiring.
Yeah.
We just want to sit around. We want to visit with you all and talk and just hang out. That's really all it is hanging out.
Hey, Angie, that is one of our sales reps and doing a fantastic job. Alyssa said she's doing great. Which used to be Larry. Her husband was doing it at first, and now his wife's doing it. Larry.
Yeah.
But Angie says, "What is the size of the space in the tongue for a washer and dryer stackable?" It was in the other house, in Becky's house, and also in Tony's.
You can go 30 inches deep
Okay.
in a tongue.
Okay. Let's see. Terry has, "I love the fact that you have no connections on the PEX water line. Years from now, when it needs replacing, can you fish it out like a wire, or do you have to remove the entire floor? What do you do to work on it if it needs it?" The PEX.
Yeah. Well, I don't know a reason why you'd ever need to work on it when it's in the floor.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's just a main line that goes up in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you'd ever want to tear it out. If you tear it out, it's a mess.
Yes,
I mean,
right.
you got spray foam that's encapsulated the plumbing and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lynn Lowe, love her. Got my VIP camping tickets. Bringing marshmallows for the jam.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. And also, haven't got to get with Pam. I don't know if you've talked to her, but are all the camping tickets out, or because I know she only released so many extra tickets
Well,
yesterday.
she said we were sold out of our VIP. We're sold out of our VIP camping tickets.
Okay.
And she was going to issue, I think, 25 more today. And but we wanted to sell all our VIP tickets first before we issued out general admission tickets.
Right, exactly. Because there's going to be different events at night. Like the general admission is going to be for the daytime during the daylight hours,
Yeah.
and then at night it's for the VIP for people to hang out, stay
Yeah.
around, and
Oh,
we're going to have
man.
different things going
Like,
on.
hey, we're going to eat her marshmallows. and
Exactly.
s'mores and-
That's right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what's going to be
There'll
fun.
be a lot of surprise things happening at the VIP
This
thing.
is just hanging everybody. It's
Yeah.
a time to get to know everybody. I'm not
Yeah.
here to put on a Ritz. I'm just here to be one of you guys.
Can Gloria wants to know, can a chairlift work instead of a ladder?
You know what?
It's a good question.
I have been looking into that, and I haven't had time, but I've been looking into a lift. I really have. I have been looking into a lift that's submerged in the floor. Okay, it's flush mounted, and you just stand on it, right? And you just hit a button,
Yeah.
right? And go up. It's a little elevator, and they've got several kinds, and some of them are pricey, some aren't. But it's funny she should say that. But you have to be at least 60 inches. You need to go up to there. You know.
Now this is a good suggestion and something that we'll talk about or think about after the show. Angus, she said, "Hi Amanda, just a suggestion. It would seem more fair to have all the day bids to be on one platform because people aren't going to chase Facebook to see an increased bid. Hope this makes sense. Love to all." So it's just something to think about. I'm not sure.
The day bids.
The I guess the day of the bids, the day that everybody's bid form instead like just be on Facebook or be on just YouTube or something like that. So it's something to just a suggestion, just to think about.
Okay.
Yeah,
we want to be fair to everybody. I don't know what that means not being fair.
Right.
I mean, there's going to be a time lapse. I mean, so if somebody's on Facebook or YouTube and live, we're going to give time for everybody. So it's not going to be like that. So if somebody on YouTube bids 42,000, we're going to wait a while, and then you Facebook, and then somebody live. So nobody's going to have advantage over anybody.
And it's not going to be like fast to where people
No.
can't keep up or
I may
anything
wait
like
5
that.
or 10 minutes between bids and,
Right.
and stuff. You know,
Mhm.
actually, the bids that have came in, as the bids that want to come in, I'm going to read them off. And we'll start from the lowest to the highest, and then you'll know if you have enough money to bid against them.
And we did this once before. We did this with the 24-hour build. It actually worked out really well. We had a live crowd, and then we also were on Facebook, and we took our time, and it turned out wonderful. And the
Yeah.
house, it was $30,000.
I mean, I have every, means of wanting to have everybody be fair because we got to have everybody make sure that I get all their bids in. I just don't want to be. I got to have as much crowd as we can. You know.
So we'll be taking our time and just making
Yeah.
sure everything's right on there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It's exciting.
We're good. And we had a couple come in today. They were from Minnesota. And I want to say thank you to them. I spent some time with them talking today. And they were thinking about leaving their condominium or their townhouse apartment they were living in. They sold their home and their son. And so it was good visiting with them and hearing, what their plans are doing. We have got people right now that just came in. We're getting 2 to 6, 7 guests a day now that are coming through our place to actually meet with me. Of course, listen, I've got 4 phone calls to make, 3 drawings I got to get out, and I still got to get with the city by the end of the day and do 2 more custom things around and get with the guys that I go through this morning. I go with them about 2 to 3 times. I'll go over the bills inside the shop with them to make sure they're spot on, and then collaborate with the girls in the office and Tom in the scheduling. All that's part of my day. So when you text, some people have gotten my personal phone number, and then you can get it off of some of the old videos. If you text me or call me, the likelihood of me calling and texting back at a decent time, or if ever, is going to be hard now that we're just my obligation is to people that have got contracts here. It's got money here. And that is my obligation, is to get their homes out as fast as I can. And I appreciate people's patience because we are behind schedule with our RGOs and our freedoms. We are behind. We understand that, and believe me, we feel it, and we want them out. If I could, I'd love to have everything built yesterday. The faster we build, the more money we make. It's not advantageous for us to take time building your home. If the quicker, the better is for us too, okay? So we have that stress on us to maybe get your home out ASAP, okay?
We finished a container before. Kim said, "Do you have a finished container home to show?" But we never did decorate it or actually show it.
We got one, but we didn't finish it out the way we wanted to. Amanda wants to do some things in it to make it look really nice, but we're in the process of doing that right now. We'll get that one out so we can show it. We'd like, maybe in a couple weeks we'll have that. We actually want to sell this one, so we'll get that ready for you to view.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And also the one in the shop, of course. That one's going
that
into
one's
the
gonna
community.
be built. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So maybe there'll be time to decorate it somehow.
Yeah. So yeah, yes. Tell me any questions while I'm talking. But just want to let everybody know that, you know, if the best way to communicate with me or anybody is to send it to info@incredibletinyhomes.com. They'll
Or
get
sales.
that's our sales. That's our email, and they'll get it back to me in the message, and I'll get back with you for sure.
Okay.
Okay. We're just becoming a busier company. Not saying we're making, you know, it takes a lot to make this thing happen. A lot. And a lot of energy going on here.
A lot, yes.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe. So, thanks, man. Thanks for everything. I'm sorry these videos take so long. We feel like we need to fill everybody in with as much information as we can, because you never know if you're a new person viewing every day. So make sure you know. All right?
And Tim, we have Facebook today. It's Tuesday.
I have talked so much. I'm ready to get something to drink.
Yeah.
But he caught me in a just work mode. I mean, I was in the woods and doing this and stuff. So, but now it's time I get some calls to make and get back at it. So everybody, thanks so much, and we'll see you Saturday. Hopefully, come back here for the auction. All
And
right?
we'll be back on tomorrow at 2.
Be back here every day this week at 2:00. All right, and then of course on Saturday. And tonight we'll be on Facebook at 5, and on Friday at 5. Right?
Mm-hmm.